Sí, pero
Esto tiene un short aquí, bueno, acá.
sí.
Tiene un short de hace una semana, lo sigue con ese impulso bajista.
Es que por alguna razón yo creo que
Está en una zona mucha...
poco complicado aquí.
sí.
Hay que pasar tiempo, yo creo.
No, pero yo no lo voy a tirar. No me gusta. ¿Tú estás adentro?
Sí, ahora, pero no me gusta. Yo creo que vamos a bajar al fin de la semana o van a seguir jodiendo como 2 días, 3 días en un rango y después, boom, vamos a caer. Sí. Y en las opciones tú pierdes chavo porque no tiene suficiente tiempo. Y la esperación no es suficiente. Es que la que yo tengo. So, hay que mover algo. No me gusta tampoco. Sí. ¿O tú no entras por Skype?
No.
Ok. So, tú entras solo cuando tiene algo suficiente y grande.
Correcto.
Ahí entiendo.
Porque allá con...
Eso me gusta.
Tú puedes... Allá es... Puedes dejarlo long play, pero...
Recording in progress.
Hey, what's up, Rancho?
What's cracking?
Let me know when you get your screens going with your fucking 49ers.
Yeah, man.
Oh, so
All right.
you back home?
Is that the right one? Yeah, I'm back home. I got back home on Sunday night.
All right.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Cracking, Jay.
We can delay really the US case for the 20 house price.
What you looking at this morning, Luch?
Give me 1 second because my view is not coming in big enough. Fucking weird.
Like, do you need me to switch camera or anything like that?
No, Jesus, have you shared your screen yet?
Did I share my screen? Maybe that's one. Hold on.
Yeah, I think we're working on that.
Up to that.
Dukes normally handles that.
Yeah, I knew I forgot something. Oh, there we go. Advance. There we go. Okay. It should be good.
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay.
We're good now, but the screen is small.
Mine or the overall screen?
The overall screen on both of yours, and I think it's a me thing.
Ah,
So give me a second here. It's always something.
yep. It's amazing, right? Always something. You're right.
Always something. Um. Well, let's go ahead and get started here. I mean, at least let's start. It's 9:04 here. We got a gap down. It's an interesting gap down. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it. I honestly think they're gonna retrace it and stay in a range for a while. Fuck people out of thinking like the short is really gonna hit. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Jesus, Monchero.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I think the China news overnight. Well, it's almost you got a couple factors at play here. Our yields rates going higher being probably the primary. I think the main issues are stemming from the bond market here more than equities, and we're kind of playing off that. So if you pull up a chart of TLT, I don't know if you looked at it of late,
Yeah, let me take a
Lucci.
look at it. I'll put it up right now. All right. So we got it up.
Yeah, so you could see obviously bonds are getting beat up here. Yields
Yeah.
are,
They've
yeah,
been getting beat up. Yeah.
you got another gap down this morning. That's never a good thing. When bonds are acting like this,
Mhm.
players get concerned, something's cracking behind the scenes.
Mm.
And rates. Listen, inflation, everything else you hear the fear mongers talk about usually ends up being nothing. The one problem that stems from rates or inflation yields going higher is when they accelerate to the upside. And that's kind of, we've been up almost like energy, up a little each and every day
Right.
as bonds have been getting hit. And that's going to have an effect on risk appetite and equities overall.
Right.
So that's kind of what we're battling here.
Okay.
So just to get to the main point, I don't think equities are the sole focus. I think we're going to play off rates in the bond market. In other words, TLT catches a bid, squeezes. You probably see equities follow along, that type of thing.
Right. Right. Okay. All right. I haven't, to be quite honest, I don't even fucking look at TLT these days. I probably keep a closer eye on it. Ranchero, what you got over there?
So all I'm looking at is currently the technicals on SPY are awful. And if you take a look at a daily chart on the SPY with the most recent low to high, with a Fibonacci overtraced, you're sitting right on top of the 618. Yesterday, you tried to push higher, and this morning you're going to open right on that level. So to me, it has some importance as to whether they save it here, because if they don't, I think you could see 426.25 very quickly
Pretty quickly. Yeah. I mean, the gap down here is pretty much the whole program from
from
yesterday.
yesterday. Yep.
From
Yesterday.
yesterday. I mean, pretty
Right back
much.
to that fib. Yeah.
Probably got maybe another 5, 10 handles left here. We'll see what happens today. Oil had a pretty interesting day yesterday. I mean, I think they tried to trap in a good, a last chunk of longs yesterday. I really think this is going to come off at some point. I mean, I'm sitting in this XOM and I have what, a 60 lot, and I think I have out to, it's actually this week. So, I'm in the money. But again, they really got to come off on this. Otherwise, it's just going to just dry up on the premium. So I'm short the oil. I'm short the Tesla. The Tesla here is, again, after such a couple, 2 days of clean selling here, you're gonna have the days where it gets difficult. I mean, if you take a look at this Nvidia, this fucking thing was gapping up like 2, 3 points, and then kind of just faded it off. So this thing is really not even down that much. If you look at AMD, kind of the same thing. If you look at most names here, it's kind of weird, man. So SPY's down a good 30 handles, and the rest of the market, like nothing's really looking that scary to me. That's kind of why I feel like we might stick it to shorts again. They sit in this stupid range here for a little bit, and they make it a little bit difficult, and they give us that short maybe at the end of the week or even next week. Who knows? Um, everybody's kind of talking about that Affirm here. Jesus saw a bunch of call options on that thing yesterday. Once it bottomed out at around, I think it was like 19, right? You saw those 20 calls come in?
Yeah. They started. You could see shorts were kind of hedging positions they wanted to hang on to, sensing that there might be a bounce after being, was it down like 4 or 5 straight days right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, 4 or 5
Yeah.
straight days, something like that.
But it was obvious call hedging. It
Right.
was cheap action.
Right, and then the BA, it's very important we talk about this BA. This BA bottomed out at like 195. I mean, if you look at this thing for the last friggin' 2, 3 weeks, nothing but straight fucking down. Amazing short. I am looking for an entry on some kind of a short squeeze. If I can get like 205 or something like that, that's probably my best idea for the end of the fucking year. Short the piss out of this thing until it hits 190. Possibly breaks 190 here. But again,
You've
I
been
do
you've
not.
been dying to get your hands on
I've
that
been
baby.
dying to. I've really been dying to. So, but again, I cannot. If you shoot down here, they're gonna stick you. They're gonna stick you, right, Ronchero?
Yeah, I mean, look left. You've got structure there, and there is still a gap to fill down to 190.5. So I like your short idea. Again, same thing. If you can wait for a little bounce, and if it comes up into a little area, kind of like this, where this anchored volume weighted average price is, like this, like you just said, like this 205, the 8 EMA right in there. If you can catch that area, it's a nice spot to take on some short risk. I agree with you. If you take it here, you could get slapped around. At the same time, if they come after it, you could pile in here, right? So you just got to play it by ear. You got a number, two numbers coming out at half an hour after the open. So don't get caught heavy in front of that number.
Exactly. Exactly. Continuing on here with interesting things here for the pre-market. Let's take a look at crypto here. Crypto here holding 26. BTC here trading around 26.2, which is kind of flat. I'm still messing around with that WLD coin. This GLMR was a big winner yesterday, but other than that, nothing
What was
much
the
going on.
crypto news? The UK city out of UK. Did you see what I posted from CoinDesk? Supposedly.
No, let's check. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, here I got it right here. I
See
think
if
it
I
is.
can find it. Oh, I see it. I see it right here. I got it.
Oh, you got it.
All right. So Chase UK to block crypto payments citing fraud. Oh wow. Banking giant Chase is banning crypto link payments for UK clients. If we think you're making a payment related to crypto assets, we'll decline it. Comedy. So one of my boys who has a couple developers out of Arizona said
Right.
that one of the groups of developers is getting paid like 3 million a year just to build out their crypto payment infrastructures. So there's some banks that are adopting this shit, and then of course there's
Right.
other banks that are saying no. So, I mean, this is what happens, right? As you build up towards full adoption, you're
Yeah.
gonna have this kind of mess all over the place. But Jesus, you don't even have a crypto. You don't even have crypto, do you?
No.
You don't
No.
even have one coin.
I don't know. I don't even know how to buy a coin. I haven't even looked into it. I told you, if it's still around after this bear market, well, some people think we're in a bull market, a lot of them, but once this whole bear market comes to an end and whatever crypto's around, then I'll start to look into it. And I don't want to waste my brain cells if it's another tulip mania and it's not around. But you know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Um, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't
Well,
know. I mean, you
it
see the
really
value. You see the value. You see the money that's going into this. You still think it's bogus, though.
Gooch. I've seen a lot of money go into a
No,
lot
you're
of
right.
places
No,
down there,
you're right.
brother.
You're
You know
right.
what I mean?
No, I'm not gonna.
And
I'm
I
not gonna
don't.
lie.
It's not necessarily like. Again, not to get into a crypto conversation here, though, but I think there's like Bitcoin and everything else. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff out there that I know will not be around. I don't care how much money went into the Bitcoin itself, right? The BTC and everything that goes into that. I could see that being around and not going anywhere, but there's a lot of shit around it that will not be around. Again, you look at the internet, it was the biggest thing in the world. Yeah, and I don't know, you were young though, you don't, right? 2000,
Yeah.
well, you were walking around in your diaper in that time, but I mean, there was a lot of shit tied to the internet that went poof, and things made it eventually, but almost everything went poof at one point, so
Yeah.
It can look real, it can feel real in the heat of a mania, but it's
All
not
right.
a guarantee it's gonna live forever.
All right. What do y'all
You know?
think? What do y'all think about crypto? I mean, I would imagine you guys all have it.
Yeah,
Joseph DeMarco is saying crypto equals Ponzi. You can still make money, but let's be real. All right. All right.
well, that's
All
that's the
right.
thing. Like, what there's a
All
lot of
right.
shenanigans behind it, and people, governments aren't going to go for it. I know there's a way around it, but I don't know. I think it's me personally. I think the whole crypto thing is one of the largest bubbles we've ever seen. Okay, so the internet was a bubble. That right? Amazon survived. They went from selling books. Now look how many different things they do. They don't sell books anymore. So there will be things that transition and survive, but crypto as we know it, I don't see it. I just don't see it.
All
You
right.
know?
All right. Ronchero, what are you looking at here for best ideas here for the morning?
All right, so we got I like the SPY. I don't want to trade SPY until after these numbers come out, but I like SPY if that downside scenario plays out, like I'm gonna throw a couple hundred contracts at that shit because that will pay if they pull the plug on SPY.
Okay.
You got some upgrades, some goofy upgrades like DKNG, FLS, SITE, TER, Wing. I don't see anything of interest on upgrades and downgrades this morning. You got your initiations on pins though, so I don't know if you're still screwing around with pins.
What is that?
But
What? You got an upgrade?
no, it just got an initiation.
Eh,
So
fuck that thing. Fuck that
I
thing.
know. The like I said, I'm sure I'm short Tesla.
Yep.
I want to see if I can pile into that. I
Yep.
held through all that nonsense yesterday,
I held through
not
too.
not believing the pop.
Yep.
The long-term Amazon, still keeping a close eye on that. I've got Costco with earnings that are this week on actually they're after the bell tonight. So that's gonna play a part in what I do, the rest of the week. Right now, that's it. If I spread out too far, my focus will start to get diluted, and I don't want to do that.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. As far as me here, let's take a look at some of these small caps here to see if there's anything fucking juicy. Check out this SLNO. It kind of looks pretty juicy. SLNO. The
I
fucking
love
thing
looking at
went
these
from
things.
$4 to $21 here.
What?
Um,
Oh, it's a drug stock,
it's
right?
a pharmaceutical. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a pharmaceutical
Wow.
here.
I need one of those bad.
I mean, oh, what do you mean? You need a 500%er in a day kind of
Yeah,
thing? That's what
yeah.
you're saying?
I need something I can buy a nice chunk of at 4, come in, turn the fire up the machines and see a 21 handle. Woo, that'd be nice. I need one of those. I need one of those right now.
Adam C is saying SLNO is going to be dangerous. Why do you say that? Let's take a look at this FEMY. This is another one, 20 cents to about $1.20. ICPT. This thing I think is a reverse split. This
Wait,
ICPT.
ICPT? I
Yeah,
know that
that
name.
was you know that name.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
know that
yeah,
name. BFRG. This is an AI name. This thing got up to about a 4.25 here. This thing is a perpetual short. Same thing as the AMC and all this other shit. That GME and AMC. If you take a look at them, again, perpetual shorts here. Who's going to see dumb money? By the way, who is going to see dumb money tonight?
Oh, it comes out tonight?
Who is going to see it? September 29th, it comes out. Well, I think there's a pre-screening today in certain places.
Can we get it on like Netflix and shit? Or you got to go to the movies?
I mean, I could get it. You probably couldn't. You know what I mean?
What makes you so special? What do you mean you could get it? I
Well,
can't
I'm
get it.
saying I could pirate it. You know what I'm saying? And you might have some issues with that
And
shit.
I
Well,
can't
I'm
get it.
saying
You're a
I could
criminal,
pirate it.
and
You know.
I'm not. Is what you're saying?
Well, no, everybody does it. It's the same reason. You remember when everybody was ripping music off? What was that? What was that shit? Napster and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
Oh, it's good. It's like that now, huh?
everybody's doing it, man. Everybody's doing
Not me.
it. Anyway, so Dumb Money's coming out. Let me know if you guys are if you're gonna check that out. Goldman Sachs here is talking about so there's a 10,000. I don't know. There's some buyer here on Microsoft at 315. If you take a look at that one. Obviously, Microsoft can't break 315 here quite yet. Nothing here can break down quite yet. We're gonna have to, we're gonna have to just check this out off the open and see if we get the sellers. Apple was another strong name from yesterday. Google was another strong name from yesterday. Amazon, these were the strong names from yesterday. It couldn't really go anywhere. So to Ranchero's point, we got to see if they keep it. We got to see if they keep them down. If you look at Goldman Sachs and the banks here, there's no fucking love for any of these fucking banks, and this is why, again, I want to swing short, but after having the discussion with Ranchero here, he kind of put me off on it. However, I might still fucking do it anyway.
Again, and we got to watch the VIX, right?
Yep.
If the VIX has got some strong momentum, making new intraday highs, you want to stay away on the long side. Obviously, you'll have some stuff to short. There'll be some downside momentum, but if the VIX kind of looks sluggish, right? Yesterday looked sluggish. The VIX really just sat around outside of the early morning, just sat around all day till late day, where it rolled over. You're just not going to get too much oomph, as we like to say, Luch, behind the move. So
Right.
keep an eye on that VIX.
Okay. All right. What do we got? We got 10 minutes left. We got plenty of time here left. What do you guys got going on? Alucard, when is Dracula coming out? Castlevania's coming out in a couple of days too. I'm gonna try to avoid to watch it all in one day. But I have a feeling I'm a crush it all in one day, man. I have a feeling because I'm a fucking degenerate, man. Once I start watching some shit I like, I mean, the trailer was definitely different, man. You know what I mean? Everybody's been telling me to watch One Piece, man. I haven't watched that shit. I mean, if you tell these two guys what One Piece is, they'll fucking cry. They might even leave
What
the
is it?
stream. It's an anime.
What?
Shut up, man. All right, see, don't.
What'd you say? I didn't hear what you said.
I said
It's like a meme.
What?
It's like a meme, Jay.
It's an anime.
Me? What the fuck? What?
It's an anime.
Anime.
Yeah, it's an anime.
Okay.
Do you know what
Cartoon.
an anime is?
A cartoon, basically?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
I mean, yeah. No,
Huh?
Kinda.
You sound
You don't
embarrassed
know.
by it. So obviously it's something childish. I hear
I
you.
mean, I don't sound embarrassed. It's just the way you said it is just already you ragging on me here for just.
I'm not rag. I don't rag on you. To each their own. You like cartoons? You like cartoons. SpongeBob, I love.
Do you really?
Yeah. I honestly, when my daughter was young, I used to watch SpongeBob even if she wasn't around. Patrick is classic, hysterical in that thing. But so cartoons are fine. I'm not making fun of you. I think I'm making fun of you.
All right. Sean Strickland. I don't know who the hell that is. One Piece. Yeah, I'm gonna start watching it. We'll see what happens. But again, who's got time for all this shit, man? You know
Now
what I'm
the
saying?
anime,
Who the fuck's
okay,
got
it's
time
a
for all this?
Chinese cartoon, right?
It's
Japanese, whatever.
Japanese.
Asian.
Yeah. Asian persuasion. Yeah. Other than that, guys, I actually came home. I actually forgot that I had a 25 lot on Spy, and they put to stock on me, so I'm short 2,500 shares of Spy. I already covered 1,000 shares. I got 1,500 left. I'm up like 7K on it, so I got lucky there. I'll probably cover the rest, but I already covered a chunk off the open. I want to see if we actually have some follow through here. But let me just I'll cover another fucking 500 just to make sure.
Luke, before I forget, run show too, because I'm going to forget. Tomorrow morning, I will not be around for the open.
Okay.
I wanted to leave it last minute.
No doubt.
I'll be here probably like between 10:30 figure, so I'll be back. Just want to give you a heads up before I forget to do that. Let me X this out. Yeah. There are a lot of names out there that if they caught some interest, they're set up, right? You see the short-term sentiment composite, that thing's at single digits. You got a lot of people leaning. The problem is if you got like this buyer strike that we got, you don't get nobody to like that match. The squeezes are just not worth playing. They're not worth playing because you can get run over immediately. But I think the shorts are just as tough here. I'm not gonna lie. The shorts, you got some areas crowded that you got to be really careful getting caught on the short side. So it's not easy. I think once the match gets lit on a squeeze, for real, I think that's the easy short-term trade, but is the audio on? Still, are you serious?
Who's saying his audio on?
Still, Silver. Hi-yo, Silver!
Hi yo silver.
Away!
Dun, 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 dun. That was a great, you know, that was a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
show.
That
I
was
think with
great.
all this and this Nvidia only being down like a fucking 50 cents here, this thing should be at 414 already. The program from the open yesterday to me should get retraced, and that's down to 412. 412 is the problem. 412 is the problem here for Nvidia. Anything above that, you know,
Yeah, I mean that pain in the ass, that Nvidia, right?
yeah, that's what. Yeah, they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it like that though.
A lot of people trying to catch that short, and a lot of riffraff too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, what else is new, guys?
What else is
It-
new? Let me
It's
see.
Tuesday, man.
What else is
Fucking
new?
trash has got to go out. It's too early in the week for stuff to be new.
Well, I gotta go to. I'm going to Orlando tomorrow.
What are you doing
Oh,
there?
I'm gonna go see the kid. I'm gonna drop her off her car. Well, the shit was my car. Now I'm giving it to her.
Nice.
She didn't want it. It was a Toyota Camry. She was like, "Buy
I was
me a
gonna say,
BM."
is it the Camry?
She was like,
Well, the
"Buy me."
Camry, that's a good car too. I
Yeah,
think things
man.
last forever.
She was like, "Buy me a BMW."
Nah.
Why didn't you buy a Beamer? Splurge a little.
Get the fuck out of here. What car does your daughter have?
My daughter doesn't drive yet. Easy. Take it easy. Please. She's going to be 15 this month.
All right,
Next, well, October.
Ranchero.
So,
What car
Clock
does
is
your
ticking. Clock is ticking.
What car does your
yeah.
daughter have? What car does your daughter have, Ranchero?
I don't have girls. I have boys.
Well, get on with it. What car do they have?
My youngest son lives in the city. He does not drive.
Oh, that's perfect. Right?
My middle kid has my old M3, and he friggin' monstered it out. The thing's like 550 horsepower. It's ridiculous.
Gee.
It's a fucking M3, man. Jesus.
I know. And then my other kid that lives in Denver drives a Crosstrek
What the fuck is a
What's
cross?
that?
Subaru.
Jeep?
Oh, Subaru.
Yeah,
Oh,
Those are good
so
cars.
we can get around in the snow.
Yeah, he's in
there it
Denver.
is.
He's in Denver. He's in
Oh,
Denver.
he's in Denver.
Did
Where's
he
the
go to the
other
game?
guy?
Did
You
he?
said the city? Where
Did
in
he?
the city?
I got two in Denver. I got one in San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Did they go to the Broncos Dolphins game?
No, that was a beatdown.
That was in Miami, first of all. But second of all, that was ridiculous, that
Yep.
game.
God awful.
I watched the press conference with Russell. He looked pretty tired.
Dejected.
He just looked pretty tired in
But
general.
he's been around a long time. He don't want to deal with this shit. He's been around for a while.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Did you get caught at the squeeze in the close yesterday, or did you add the shorts? ACOM. Well, ACOM. Did you look at my positions here? You see that I added. So, yeah, I fucking added.
I know, Pete. That's what it is, girls. They're different than boys, but boys are the same way too now. But girls like to bang their fathers out,
Yeah,
That's
man.
the known thing.
Yeah, man.
Please don't ever say that again.
Yeah, it's kind of suspect. It's a little sus.
Girls like to bang their father. Yeah, well, you have fucking minds, so God Almighty.
I mean, it was, you gotta
Screwed
admit
up everything.
that was a little sus right there.
Was it's a little sus? Girls like to bang their fathers out. You never heard the term bang?
Stop.
I'm gonna bang
Yeah,
it out.
I mean,
Stop.
What you guys? What'd you do? That much porn? Huh?
I'm trying to stop. I am trying to stop. I really am.
We got two. We got two right in the Lolita Express over here.
Hurts my ears.
All right. Let's get it together here. 1 minute here before the open. If you take a look at the Tesla here, off the open here, it's already trading down to about 242. Again, would like to see this down considerably more, and I still think we're gonna have some issues inside of the range. But this gap down is pretty interesting here. I'd like to see oil really come off. You know, and that'll maybe add some more selling pressure out into the mix here. Cycling through a couple other names that haven't sold off. This Adobe here, Ranchero, do you have a position on this?
I have, okay, so here's the thing. I have a lot of these names long-term, long equity, and I've held them for a very,
Got it.
very long time.
Got it. Got it.
Adobe is one of them.
I mean, it should be. Fucking
In
thing
my, out of my cost base, I'm up like, I don't know, like 2,800% on it for something
fucking
stupid like that.
Stupid.
Yeah,
Because you got the
stupid.
options on them.
Well, no. I'm long equity on this. I've got a handful of stuff that's been moved to, long-term wealth portfolio, and this is part of it. And I've held it for a long ass time.
Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go here. SPY here already trading 429 here off the open. So SPY short here is looking good. Remember, I have the swing on the 420s. Those are going to open up pretty nicely. So
And away they go.
we'll see how the rest of this goes. Going to be watching Tesla and watching Nvidia off the open.
Why Implicit Therapeutics achieving first milestone in second discovery program with Bristol Myers, Bravo Michael Yankee.
Bristol Myers.
Squib.
Squibby. Beginning assembly of their electric propulsion system. Anybody, Michael?
Let's see where XOM also opens up here.
So I don't believe anything in the first half hour here. I think if you're not scalping in the first half hour and you get surprised by the release of that economic data, you are a herb.
What's the econ data that comes out today?
Consumer confidence, new home sales.
And that's at 10 o'clock. Both
Stock market's opening lower as forecasted in the pre-market, or at 4309 in the S&P cash market, down 28 handles. The Dow is down just shy of 200 points at 33,815. The Russell 2000 down 0.6% yearly going. The dollar index 105.99, fractionally higher, and the VIX up 5% at 1769. WTI crude futures down 30 cents, 0.3% through the U.S. opening bell.
Yep.
European equity markets remain predominantly in the red. The DAX is down 0.8%, along with the CAC around the FTSE 100 closer to unchanged. Treasury yields are ticking a little higher here in the U.S. Down the 10-year 4.515% again.
That DAX doesn't look good at all.
In terms of U.S. Treasury trade.
That DAX does not look good, my
The
friend.
UK 10-year yield is down 2. The German 10-year yield is down 1. When you look ahead to this session, we do have supply ahead of us. We'll get a 6-week bill auction at 11:30, a 2-year note auction at 1 o'clock, and we'll get a 4 to 8 week along with a 17-week bill announcement at 11 o'clock Eastern time. At the top there, we're going to get consumer.
He's got a lot to say this morning.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, put a sock in his mouth.
He's got a lot to say. He drank his coffee.
This motherfucker. He had a couple matchas too.
Jeez.
All right. I mean, this shit ain't looking that bad here. They got some sellers on here on this tape so far, but as Ranchero said, you don't want to get too cocky here off the open. I'm noticing that the out of the money options that I bought for Nvidia and for Tesla are not moving that well. They're not moving that well.
I remember you made the comment before the sell that the puts were holding premium. Remember you were saying that?
Yeah, but now not anymore. After yesterday. After yesterday, he smoked them out. Here's Nvidia here trading 418. Again, tough level here because it couldn't break down through this yesterday. This is where they're going to trap a lot of shorts. Remember, the trap for shorts is easier now. Now that everybody wants to be short, it's easier to trap people short. XOM here, kind of getting a bid.
So you got shop deep in the money call buying, it looks like.
I mean,
December 35.
Somebody's got to save that thing.
I like any of these banks on pops to consider if they gap fill for short.
For short?
Yeah.
I'd like to see you trade one. I'd like to see you actually trade one. That's what I'd like to see.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know I suck trading the banks.
But it's a good, you're probably great throwing out the idea, so I'll take the idea. SPY here.
Netflix I want to keep an eye on too. That Netflix never filled the gap, the short side gap down to 379.85.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this too because I trade Netflix pretty well, but this number in front of us is what's gonna kind of keep us, in my opinion, in a range for right now.
Good call. Good call. Good call. By the way, somebody bought a Bank of America put 24 strike for at the end of October. That guy is doing the same shit that I was talking about, except he only
Yeah,
put
those are
70
cheap.
grand on that shit. He only put 70 grand on it.
Yeah, they're really cheap. Yeah, I saw that. They paid 14 cents or some shit.
Look at Silver's out here. Always scalp the expected move, boys. This dude is fucking smooth, like fucking peanut butter, huh?
Like,
Let me
yeah.
see. Let me see what he put up. He just put up his trade. Let's see. He bought. Oh, he just scalped it. Okay. So he opened it at 13.30, closed it at 14, and those were the calls. Silver's here is saying I got Adobe 500 by 4 put spreads for October, paid $7. Oh, so you're long the put spread though? You're not short? Yeah, you're long that put spread. Okay, all right. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. SPY's starting to bid up a little bit.
Yep. Here comes your Tesla looking for a potential gap fill.
Already back to 245. Look at this thing. Piece
Yeah.
of shit. Piece of shit. That's what I'm saying, man. I think they're gonna keep trapping shorts for now.
Yeah.
And then at some point, whoosh, just
Right.
flush it all out. That meta, they made it look pretty smooth at the close yesterday. Gapped it up. It was trading 302. Now look at it, 297 here. You know, so I still like the short, but it just ain't gonna be. You ain't gonna walk right into it. XOM here in USO, just pulling these things up. They still can't sell on the XOM. CMCSA, this is Comcast here. They sold it off a little bit. Let me check that Disney here. Disney hit $80 for a second.
Wow.
And then remember the Williams Sonoma yesterday? What the fuck was that move all about?
Oh, a PE firm made an investment, I think. WSN, that is, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
GES, looks like they're playing some retail shit. I don't care about any retail. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Yeah, light action, pretty quiet. We'll
pretty
see
quiet.
post 10 o'clock if things wake up a little bit.
Sure. Somebody's talking about this Costco here. That's Ron Chero's boy. So let's take a look at this.
You have
Costco.
earnings coming.
Earnings is coming out on Costco?
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight.
Wow.
I will buy a little bit of overnight protection on Costco just in case. I've rolled up on this thing twice already, so I'm in good shape on it. It's mostly paid for. One more roll to the upside, it will be paid for. But I'm just going to buy a little put protection in front of the number because you should.
Yeah, I hear that. Guys, I'm going to cover another 500 shares of my SPY puts. Of my cover position. Basically, I got put to stock because I had a 25 lot of some puts on SPY that expired in the money, of course.
Hey, these guys are talking about, I don't know if you've paid attention, this Williams Sonoma got this private equity pump yesterday.
Yeah.
That looks like a short to me. It's freaking retail.
Yeah. I mean, that could be pretty.
I mean, I don't know
man.
where they pull the plug, but I'm just looking at it just from a technical standpoint. That's it. Like,
yeah, I mean, that can be pretty juicy here. I mean, if
right.
They haven't even opened the options yet, though.
I know.
No, wait, no, they have. No, they have. Nobody's trading them.
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah, that's not the most liquid name option was.
No, it's not, which is why I think you could, when and if it starts to roll over, they could suck the air out of it so fast.
Okay, there's your prop SPY. I think we all saw that coming. Nvidia here trading 421. And then if you look at the Tesla here, 246, like nothing happened.
Yep.
And that's already doing that, and SPY still has 20 handles to go. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
imagine you get us up to 431, they could bid this Nvidia easily back to fucking 425, 430, and that's when everybody gets smoked on the premiums there.
Yeah, but the other thing that happens all the time is people trading forget about numbers. It happens all the time, and at
Sure.
7 o'clock, in 20 minutes,
Yep.
some people are going to have their day ruined. It's just going to happen.
This guy's like 7 o'clock. Fucking, what time zone are y'all in? SMCI here getting bid.
PST, baby.
Small. Let's take a look at that SMCI. This thing
What's
is
up?
super illiquid though. Rivian. Wow. Take a look at the Rivian.
Yeah,
Hey,
you got a little cheap action there. I think it caught an upgrade.
That's impressive.
Look at the ENPH clinging to
Yeah,
life.
that thing sucks. What a shit fucking stock, man. What a shit stock. XOM is not a short. You're covering the gap here completely. XPI, okay, pharmaceuticals. Check this out. Check that out. What was that? What's that pharma name that hasn't sold off at all? Jesus. It's Eli Lilly. What's the ticker on that?
Yeah,
LLY?
LLY.
I mean, this thing is a $500 stock, $60 stock. During COVID, I thought it was $80. It was like $80.
Yeah, had a sick run that then.
It hit $600. Speaking of which,
Oh, look at that IMVT. This is a name that caught some action. I guess they got some sort of FDA approval or some shit.
let's take a look at this one. IMVT.
We've seen some action in this name. Immunovent.
Wow. What kind of action?
Call buying, but it had FDA or something coming. And apparently it was today. They got it. It looks like it.
I mean,
what does it say here? I don't know. I don't see it.
so what if we try to short this fucking thing?
I don't know. I don't know why it's up. I'm just assuming it's FDA news.
Wow.
This AMD is hanging on for dear life too.
Antibody treatment succeeds in early stage study. Thank you, Matt.
Let's take a look at the AMD here. Aren't you? I was talking about, what is that, 96, 95? Yeah, but it already bounced from the lows.
It's just hanging on to the 200-day moving average.
Right.
And a bunch of year-to-date anchored volume weighted average price. This is a spot where a lot of institutional money is at break even. That's a big deal.
Fucking oil, man. Look at this XOM. Fucking thing is not a short. Oil is doing a damn thing over here, man. CVX.
Yo, Lucci, an alternate idea, and this is another one of my long-term holdings. It's short. Look at LMT. I mean, you want to look at a pair trade Boeing and LMT. Look at this thing.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Speaking of which, where's Boeing right now? 199 on the Boeing. Still can't pop over 200. We're waiting for that.
There's more U.S. data and home sales for August is expected
Yo, that SE from yesterday. Jesus.
Yeah, that was a crazy move.
The thing is still in play. Somebody in the chat.
What's going on with CCJ?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what did you read doing?
Maybe we can catch a short in that fucking stupid.
I know, right? I'm thinking that one too, Lucci.
I said delay here. Flat up a little bit.
AMD weekly 99 call, seeing some activity, Jesus?
Yeah, you got some opening activity there on that line.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's expecting that shit. I'll tell you that right now.
I have no trades here this morning. I'm not trading anything until after this number.
I got nothing. I haven't done anything except cover the SPY shit. XOM just keeps running.
I mean, the insiders, especially that board of director guy plowing 117 million of his own money in, you know, they only put money in for one reason.
I hear that.
They pull it out for all kinds of reasons. They only put it in for one reason.
I hear that. The Tesla here, by the way, is strong as fuck.
Yep, they're shaking everybody out.
Strong as fuck. There goes your SPY. I'm going to go ahead and cover the rest of my shares short. All right, now I'm pretty much just kind of stalled out here. Would I go long anything is the question. I don't want to yet. And as Ron said, we're going to wait for this number here to come out. Gotta wait for this number.
But that number growth this year to 0.8%. You got an earlier report out of the Italian press. Right?
Intel seeing a little weekly call activity.
Intel. Finally, I mean, they've been shithousing that thing. Look at this chart. Look at that chart. Straight up there. Let's take a look at that Microsoft. What do you got, kid?
Short Apple.
Short Apple.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's a tough one.
Selling off. It's weak to sell.
Eh.
A lot of selling.
If they were to sell it, they would have already done it. So just as it gets more chop here, you'll start to realize those are the places where you need to be careful, because the second this thing comes back out.
Oh, good call,
you've lost all
C-Train.
your premium.
You got Micron earnings this week, and Intel AMD often see action ahead of that.
Nabil is saying, any thoughts on RTX? What the fuck is this thing? RTX. Well, I don't even know what this thing is.
RTX?
Yeah.
That's a defense name, isn't it? Or no? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something else. RT. No, I don't know. What is this? No, that's not what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's a defense name.
Oh, that's Raytheon? Oh, so that's right up there with the Ron Cher's LMT idea right there then. Well, there you go.
Raytheon?
Yeah, Raytheon. They used to hire out of my college fucking left and right, man. Getting all this cheap university labor.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I've been trying to remember. Not so.
Just leave it on his desk next time. MasterCard, Visa.
MasterCard yesterday caught a nice bull combo.
Did it?
They sold puts and bought calls.
Oh, you know,
Yeah, but
I
look
love
at it.
seeing that.
Look at it technically. It's disgusting.
It's
Yeah,
not, it doesn't look good.
They do not look too hot at all.
I agree. Agreed. Fucking XOM, man. Jesus. What are you doing to me? Okay, that might be it. Now your Apple looks interesting. 174 is still a big problem. I don't think it's ready yet, but it looks interesting. What's that Amazon order that just came out there, Jesus?
Amazon, October 27th, 125 puts.
Ooh, and it's in a spot where.
Oh man, so they came off everything from yesterday.
Yep.
On that Amazon here.
They blew the whole thing
I
out.
was just gonna say, wasn't Amazon strong off that
It was
AI?
so strong yesterday. It really was. It was one of the stronger ones.
Go look at that. It looked like that
what
never
they did
happened.
to Google too. You might. This could get interesting, kid. This could get interesting.
You know.
I think I'm in the wrong names, but I still don't see it. I still don't see enough selling pressure yet.
Not you. You got 10 minutes.
I got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and I'm hungry as fuck.
Just don't go eating any more bagels.
Bagels.
I didn't.
That bagel had tranquilizer.
I didn't have anything.
I just can't drink coffee with a cover on. I can't do it. But there'll be 3 missing keyboards by the close today if I take it off, but I have to. It's not the same. Sipping through that little hole. It's just not the same.
Yeah, all this stuff is just blah blah and around.
Yeah, I mean, again, guys, if you're looking at Google and all that kind of stuff, and you want to short it, and you're shorting down here, just be careful. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Don't get me wrong. I like it. Apple looks interesting. It's at that fucking level where everybody wants to short it. But you got a
Well,
number coming out.
Yep.
You got a number coming out, and shit.
You got a little more Bank of America put buying for October.
So, Lucci, let me ask you a question on this Bank of America.
Yeah.
You know, I first of all, I like the downside, but like, how heavy do you have to be to make any money in this thing?
I gotta go in with like
He goes big time.
Yeah.
He likes it because it's liquid, so
exactly.
he can go big.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'll
it's
get
as liquid as a
5,000.
sea.
So I'll get a 5,000 lot. So I'll put like 200 grand in it.
Okay.
And then you catch it, you get a 4 or 5x on it.
I get that. But you got, I mean, that's it. You've got to be, like you just said, you got to throw down 200 grand.
Timing is tough, 100%.
Yeah.
Nice kid. What are you going to do? You going to cover it? What are you going to do?
I got out of it at like 173.
What do you mean once?
174.
Why the fuck did you get out of it? I got in your head.
No,
Then?
little bit.
So my words got into your head. All right. That can happen.
Also, it just seemed too good to be true.
But then these are all the thoughts, though. That. So did you have a stop? Did you have an exit? What was your exit?
174.25.
Did it hit your exit?
75.
Did it ever hit your exit?
No.
So what the fuck? So what
So
the?
many times I held
So
on
what
and
the
it fucking
fuck?
reversed on me.
But it's stinking, bro. You get scared. Dump that shit, bro.
What's he trading?
He was trading Apple. He had a fucking great entry on that shit.
Why'd he cover?
I mean, I kind of got in his head a little bit.
Does the kid not know how to roll?
I mean, he's fucking 19. He's an idiot.
Fair
I
enough.
wish I was 19. God.
19 knowing what you know today would be very helpful.
Oh yeah.
19 knowing what I knew at 19, I was lucky to get out of a fucking room with a door that was closed.
That's true. SYF, that's a financial play.
Christian, nice. Yeah, nice. I hear you, man. I hear you. A much better trade right there. Dímelo, Adrián, ¿cómo está? Buenos días.
You got VIX at the morning highs.
I mean, Dimitri, you already know. Shit don't work like that, bro.
All right, so here's the first. You guys trading oils. Some other ideas out there floating around are Halliburton and Diamond Offshore DO.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, to the long side. I think right now, any pullbacks in the oil names are probably opportunities to get in. They're strong.
For longs.
I mean, the trend on them is up, right?
I agree.
Oh, what is that? You're a 19-year-old? Apple Jan puts.
Apple January puts?
Yeah, wow. $7, 1.7 mil.
7 milli.
1.7 mil.
1.7
Oh, I thought you said 7
mil
milli.
January on the 170s there. I love that order. I like that order. It's because you got time on it. You're sitting on
Yeah,
it.
time.
Size. I like that order.
And you got gap fill down to
Where's that?
You get gap fill down to 166 on Apple that still hasn't been filled.
Dude, the Google. It's
166, huh?
the
Yeah.
juice is in the Google, the Amazon, and the Apple. Those are the three that are selling.
Yeah, Amazon looks like shit.
Those are the three that are fucking selling here.
Speaking of Amazon, some more of those October 27th, 125 puts.
October 27th. Why are they going out a whole fucking month here? Give me some weeklies.
Yeah, it looks like they're going with some time. I wonder if some of this is rolling too, right? Who knows? NTNX, I think they're at a conference. I think it's today too. I gotta double check that. Nancy, Tom, Nancy, X-ray. You got some bull flow.
Nutanix.
Yeah. They had a big quarter, their last quarter. So few bulls in the name were
You didn't
pretty
get back
excited
in?
about it.
What the fuck you didn't get back in for?
But this market's been a shit show.
Chase, when you're right and it's just starting, bro, it's not chasing. You're in your head, bro. You're in your head too much. Next pop you get on this, you fucking short it, bro. You take a shot. You gotta shake out the fucking cobwebs, bro.
Let the number come out.
Right, you got a number that's coming out right now, though. So let it come out first, and then see if we can get a pop. Yeah, there's numbers.
Because if he doesn't and he goes in there and his profit gets eaten up, it's like that's the hair pull ass slap combo. You don't want that.
So program
Just get it
mini
queued
one.
up and get it ready, bro. Fuck. I got some Amazon puts queued up here. I'm gonna start taking shots over there. As soon as this number comes out, see if we get a pop. This number could change everything, but ARM is a sleeper long. What's ARM doing? I don't even. You know what? I'm not even gonna look at it though. Got too much shit going on here.
Lucci, I've got some Amazon puts queued up as well.
Yeah, no doubt.
I got next week 128s queued up.
All right, 4 minutes here till the numbers come out. UCO is oil, isn't it? Jesus.
30 minutes into
Yeah, it's oil.
Is that a reverse?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a play on crude. In other words, not the energy names.
God damn.
ProShares Ultra Bloomberg crude oil.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Play
see
on
it.
the price of crude.
God damn it. I think I just bury this fucking
What the
excellent.
hell is gold doing? Garbage. Copper. Garbage. Why is uranium? I don't get it. I do not get it.
We still don't get it. Every day we don't fucking get it.
I don't get it.
Every day it goes
So-
up, we still don't fucking get it.
Yeah. So I move away from it calmly.
Come on. 3 minutes here. 3 minutes here. We're watching Apple. We're watching Amazon. Watching all this stuff. Amazon, you got a bit of a pop here. So I'm gonna start small on this rally here.
That's a nasty downdraft today. Nasty.
K Johnson is saying they use orange juice to make uranium. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Wait, they use orange juice to do what?
To make uranium.
Let's see, August,
Dimitri.
698,000.
Yeah, where's Dimitri? What's he doing?
He's talking about if he was 19, he'd wholesale multifamily.
I can't hear over fucking Fuquad back there.
Dave Chappelle, yellow cake. Oh, it's too good. Come on. Come on. Give me a rally here. Give me a fucking rally. They're really selling this Apple. This tape looks so weak. Stop it. Stop it. That's what you do all this fucking meditation for. Take a fucking deep breath. Take a deep breath. Shut the fuck up and get back into it, bro. Stand up if you have to. This fucking guy.
Nice sell program right before the number here. VIX at new morning highs. What is the high from yesterday on VIX? 1830.
We'll go down to the August new home sales data and the September consumer confidence. A little out of that, we'll get Richmond Fed manufacturing for
See,
September.
Still a good 50 cents off yesterday's high VIX.
All right, guys. Let's get ready to shoot here. Let's get ready to shoot.
Apple a little more weekly put action there.
Good, plus five for Richmond Fed versus the -7 expectation. This is conditions at -5 is down to +1 prior.
Fucking, they didn't say anything.
I'm gonna fucking fight that guy.
The August new home sales and September confidence board, consumer confidence reading in just a few seconds.
Richmond came out a little early, miss.
Okay, here you are.
675,000 below the 698,000 expectation. Confidence 103.0 below the 105.5 expectation. Median sales price in August for new homes at down 2.3% from a year ago, 430.3 thousand. Home supply at 7.8 months, up from 7.0 months in July.
All right, they're gonna just buy pop here. This fucking tape on Apple is so weak. Guys, I'm gonna dump half of this XOM. I can't even just stand looking at it. Fucking not getting anywhere anyway, so let's just dump it all. Out XOM completely. Book the loss.
IZA launching their free access to OpenAI's ChatGPT 4.
ChatGPT 4.
I'm gonna grab some Amazon puts here, and if it doesn't slide off of the cracker, then I'm gonna cover.
If it doesn't
Slide off the crapper, huh?
The cracker, baby.
the fuck?
Oh, cracker or crapper?
He said
Jesus,
cracker.
would you clean your ears out, please?
I can't. Your San Francisco accent is difficult to understand.
Yeah, my accent.
He said cracker. Tesla's at highs? Jesus.
Yeah, good pop. So I'm looking for.
Jesus.
Okay, here goes your Amazon.
Yeah, I got a 50 lot on the Amazon. Fuck it, let's make it 100. I mean, this fucking tape to me looks weak as shit, man. That number doesn't look like it changed anything.
Nope.
So this feels like we just melt.
That's what it looks like to me as well.
Unless I'm missing something entirely here.
No, I don't think you are.
I mean, if you look at SPY, we're basically at the lows from yesterday. We're basically covered it back.
Yeah, I'm shorting SPY here.
Now, could we play some games?
I've got room to 428.90 on SPY.
Yeah. I like that scalp. I like that scalp a lot.
Breath weak. Credit. That's rolling over.
Forget about Tesla and Nvidia. You're not gonna get no juice over there. Forget about those two.
No.
Forget about those two. If you're gonna do it, you gotta go with the Google, the Apple, and the Amazon. They're coming out of these. Maybe I don't think it's the Meta either. I wouldn't even do the Meta.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna sit in my Teslas until
Yeah, no, of course.
like, yeah, I got nothing to do on that.
There's nothing to do on that unless you were selling options. Even then, I don't think it's that ideal to do that either.
Now you got some cheap puts. Google
What's the Google puts? Which ones?
the 124 weekly,
I like
40
those.
cents.
Yeah, so they're already going for those.
VIX and VVIX still at highs of the morning.
New lows being traded in the S&P futures. We
Got tomorrow's 428 puts on the SPYs
Markets were down 213 points.
from
Tomorrow,
$1.70.
I bought 200 of the
Closing in
429
on
puts for
18,
today.
up about 6.5% on the day, and WTI crude futures are down 0.1%. That's Kashkari saying we've made a lot of progress towards 2% inflation goal.
Fuck Kashkari.
Will you please shut
An
him
excerpt
off,
here
Jay?
from a essay.
What's that?
Will you please shut him off?
No,
You want me to shut them off?
No, man.
He's-
It provides great
Can you just
entertainment.
lower the volume a little bit on him
Yeah, I'll lower it.
until he says something important?
It's
Otherwise,
it's for the stream. Us yelling at him, it's great for the stream.
all right, that's fine.
Keep it.
He's just fucking agitating me this morning.
Keep it going.
You got some snap puts. They might roll though. Not much going on. Even the put action's not really all that aggressive. Couple names.
I'm seeing similar. The Amazon here
Oof.
looks okay. Nice pop.
Yeah.
Buy here. Oof. That hurt a bit.
Yeah, might have to get out of the way. But this is the spot. This is where I said it would. You could look at a pop too.
Check the Nvidia here. Amazon's got no pop to it.
We down 40. Yes.
Come on, baby. Does the elevator not work? Oh shit. Wow. Again. I covered small Amazon. It's a good trade. I mean pennies though. Keith is talking about AMD highs. Really? Yo, be careful, man. Yo. Smart motherfuckers. Apple here looking for a bounce. I covered a bunch of my SPY puts here. Just taking a small loss on them.
Maybe this is range. Let's see. What do we look at? The Amazon's still looking really weak, Lucci.
It is. Tape wise on the Amazon is just terrible. It's just terrible. But again, they might be disguising this and making some of these names look like this while they're building juice on other names here. Jesus, turn that guy back up, bro.
He's up. You guys are making me dizzy now.
Just relax. And then next time, Ron chair bitches. Leave it to me. What do you guys got? SLNO? Oh, wow. That was the name for the morning, right? What's going on with it? Oh, there's people fucking trapped on that shit.
CCL.
Oh, Oh, there's people trapped on that shit. For
929.
real. For sure. There's people trapped on it. Okay, Apple here. Starting to move back up. See what else can we do on the Amazon here.
Now you got a small opening bet for November in PayPal. Bull bet.
PayPal's been getting shithoused lately. You know, I
Feels
wouldn't
like
be
it seems like
surprised.
forever too.
I wouldn't be
Been
surprised
going on a long time.
to see that doing well. All right, I pretty much. Let's go back to this Apple. Where's my Apple put here?
Microsoft's breaking down.
Yeah.
Let's check out your SPY here. Going to test the lows. See if they plow in.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Tape wise on all the other fucking juicy techs that we love to trade, they're not coming off
Yeah,
aggressively.
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. This SPY though, this little pop up on those big names, this to me looks like some of those guys are about to get trapped and thumped. All right, I'm still in these SPYs. The 428 puts from 170. I hung in there because of anchors. It's the only reason I stayed in this trade. And this shit is looking like it wants to flush.
It does look like it wants to. Fucking Nvidia is telling you, nope.
Yeah, Nvidia, AMD, but I don't know if it has anything to do with it. You do have Micron earnings,
right.
So maybe the chip stocks are being held up there a bit.
Right.
You know, so AMD, Intel, Nvidia.
AMD's getting
chips.
fucking bid. This Nvidia's getting a bid here. 423. We were talking about this. What a strange fucking market right now. Fresh lows on the Amazon there.
I'm on SPY. Pull the plug. Pull the motherfucking plug.
Microsoft weekly puts. Those
Where's
in the
that
money.
trading? Is it under 315 now?
Yeah,
Holy
312 and
shit,
change.
it's at 312 here. This thing came off. Who was talking about that Microsoft this morning? Somebody was
I
talking
just told
about
you it was breaking down.
Nah, there was somebody was talking about it earlier. About a floor at 15 or some shit. Are you in this? Did you reshort this Apple? From what price?
From the rally on 25.
Okay.
There you go, SPY. Come on. Hit the gas.
Right. Like, at what point does it just hit the fucking gas?
Google seen put action. What's that doing this morning? Week,
Same thing.
right?
Same thing.
So it just looks like the chip stocks are holding up a little better.
Yep. It's chippies
And
it's
Tesla
and
for
Tesla,
whatever reason.
And Tesla.
Yeah.
They can't keep it there forever, though.
Pac West, that's that bank that was in trouble once
Yeah.
upon a time.
What's
You
going
got some lotto puts there, 6.5 for October 27th.
Fuck around. They still want to see that thing die. Poor thing.
Oh, that
Come on,
some
SPY. Come
firm
on, SPY. Come on.
lottos.
You can do it. You can do it.
What are you looking for an exit on the SPY?
I mean, 43.32 on ES on, I mean, shit, 425 would be a nice target on SPY right now. And if you're super greedy and you want to roll and it gets disgusting, 420.
Jesus.
VIX still ripping, VVIX still ripping, sell program.
There's nothing here holding it, and I've got nothing but green on my screen here. So
You can't even, for those of you looking for loans, you can't even think about it when VIX is doing this because you got these vol control funds that are going to throw sales all over the place. You need VIX to calm down and chill out.
The fucking XOM, the piece of
That's new highs, VIX. Yep.
Yo, I made
VIX
an
broke the
accident
highs from yesterday.
on XOM. Instead of covering it, I added and it worked.
There you go. See, sometimes the market gods even it out over time,
Fucking market gods.
They do. Don't talk shit about the market gods. Not our stream that I'm on with you, please. Okay?
Oh, wow.
You can do it on your own time.
Mr.
That's it.
Superstitious. What do you have on your desk? Do you have like a foot? Like a rabbit's foot?
No.
how come they're not, why are there not SPY sweepers here? This is a mystery to me.
I don't know. They're hitting some names, but they're focusing on names, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
Some
Well,
more firm lottos coming in.
For puts?
Yeah, they're hitting cheapies, 18s, weeklies.
Jesus Christ. Can you imagine if that fucking thing
SPY still burning.
At 10:30 Eastern time, we'll get balanced Fed Services Activity Index for September. No estimate, prior was minus 3.7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover another
428.
chunk here. I'm gonna cover another chunk of Apple here. I got 150. Let's keep it at 150. I got a half left. 150 on Apple left.
I'm still holding 100 of the SPY 428 puts from 170. They're 234 bid right now, so
yeah.
I'm gonna hang in there.
The Amazon.
I got no reason.
Sweet.
Yeah, the Amazon's nice too.
The Amazons are sweet.
All
Fucking crashed. I'm gonna cover the.
right, if this doesn't keep flushing out, I'm gonna take profits on SPY, but I want to see if we get like a nice one more spike down here.
Yeah.
It's a nice big fat juicy trade. I want to stay in it as long as I can.
Have you rolled anything?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I'm still sitting right now in the 428 SPY puts from $1.70.
Yeah.
And I took those Amazon puts for next week. So I'm just gonna sit in those Amazon puts for right now.
Yeah, I got out too early. Holy shit! Hold on. Disney's at $80. Disney's at $80.
Disney.
The piece of shit is at $80.
The mouse.
The mouse. The only thing that's not selling now is fucking AMD.
Tesla. What about Nvidia? That started selling Nvidia?
Nope.
Wow, these things are holding up. Nope. Oh boy, Neil Diamond.
What do you got, Neil Diamond?
We're dead.
Neil Diamond comes back.
So you got DIA 800 grand worth of weekly puts, and that's not a good sign.
That's fucking Friday. That's fucking
Friday.
Friday,
Look at the
yo.
SPY. Nice.
It's fucking Friday.
Goodbye. I'm looking, 425 is not out of the question. Where's the put floor right now on ES is 43.32. They are just looking to throw some pain here.
Aníbal, ¿tú estás adentro?
Oh, the Amazon sell-off is a thing of beauty here.
Apple, some more Apple.
Oh yeah, this shit's gonna burn a little bit more.
Tesla, oh, those are out of the money though. Way out of the money. 232.5 weekly Tesla puts.
232.5.
Good Lord, SPY. Keep going.
232.5 weekly Tesla put. Those are the same fucking ones that I got. Oh, that motherfucker.
That motherfucker.
That motherfucker. All right, I'm gonna cover on SPY and roll it to tomorrow.
U.S. equity markets continue to probe lower.
All right, I just
Probe.
covered my SPY.
The probing lows, Luke.
Oh, you said he used the probe.
Now it's down more than 300.
All right, that's a nice scalp, man. $1.70 to what did I get out at? Where'd they film me? 244 on the 100 lot.
Near session highs, 18.
You got a little more Google puts, a little more Amazon puts.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for a pop up on SPY to reshort.
Yeah, let's do that. Pop up on SPY, run 3 short.
Google, that's an opening sweep for October, 127s.
All right, where am I at on this Amazon?
How you doing, guys? How you doing, guys? You hit the did you guys hit the short at all with us? CVNA sell-off, no surprise. Meta here is another one. Meta could have a fucking 10-point down day. They've been holding this thing up, and they haven't sold it off yet. They have not sold that one off yet. Once it's time, you'll fucking know. You'll fucking know. You will know.
Just like Stevie Nicks sang.
What is that, a song? You will know.
No, it's like a line in one of those Fleetwood Mac songs. I can't even name the song. I just know I've heard it a couple thousand times.
Some more Apple Jan put buying, Jan 170s.
All right, guys, we are about to move over to the primary stream. And again, sometimes there are juicy moments where you motherfuckers need us. And it is those times where you're going to want access to the full day of the stream.
Unless you hate money.
Who made money today? Who made money today? How'd you do? How'd you do? I'm sure you guys ripped some good ones here. How'd you do?
Good. Took my profits on Apple.
Good. Good.
I'm up 170.
All right, here's potential re-entry. Come in, let's say around 427.70. And if that one's not good, then I'm looking at like 428.28.
Yeah, I just put up.
VWAP is all the way up at 428.60. So just take your time. But that was a fantastic short.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Keith Bolo is talking about that Roblox. I haven't taken a look at that, but again, like today could be a day, off-brand day, where they just buy certain shit. You know what I mean? Buy certain beat-down crap. And Jesus was flagging out a couple of names too. If you check out this Roblox, it is interesting. What about that one that Chris was that wouldn't shut up about? What the fuck was it? Chewy.
Chewy, that's another one beating the hell.
Dude, that's the only stock my dog will trade is Chewy.
It's fucking. Now they're telling you can't have Chewy bars because it's all processed fucking shit. I like those Chewy bars. The chocolate ones, man, I really liked them. You know? And then the world tells you can't eat them. Guys, it's only 10:30. Big fucking ranges here too. Keith is talking about PLNT. CEO's leaving?
Wait, that freaking goofy haired professor guy is leaving? Isn't he the whole reason everybody believed in that thing? The fucking Spectrum whacked out genius that everybody loves? Is that who we're talking about? Same guy?
Keith, you think the business model is sound? I mean, I guess,
Oh,
man.
Simon got that song for me.
When I go to the Planet Fitness over here, it's fucking packed. I can't even find a motherfucking machine, bro. I bought some tomorrow's spy puts. I'm gonna start with a 50 lot here. But I like these bounces that you can get on Apple, you can get on Google, you can get on Amazon, you know, maybe the Meta.
Listen, this Tesla, they're cat and mousing you. So just be careful with the Tesla.
Yeah.
And like, don't get trapped in this. There's easier money in other places.
So Keith apparently has a buddy that owns 32 Planet Fitnesses, and he actually kills it. I'm wondering what the actual numbers there are, though. You know, and you know what the shitty part is? You know what actually I really want to know, Keith, out of everything, is how many total subscribers he has, and how many of them actually show up more than once a month. Like, what's the
Dude,
percentage of those people that never show up? I want to know that number.
the subscription model is brilliant because once you get somebody in there and their freaking credit card is tied, like they never come off.
You can't come off.
That's why that shit works.
I mean, you still got to buy all the machinery. I mean, over here they do haircuts and fucking massages and shit.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not investing in a freaking gym. I'm just saying that subscription model is a good one.
No, I get it, Keith. I just want to know for like my own fucking selfish purposes. Anyways, all right, guys, we're gonna move over to the main room. If you guys want to stick around again, today's gonna be a fucking juicy day. You guys have a trial here. You're only paying $8 for the trial. You get 2 weeks, and you can hang out with us and then decide if you want to stick around. And you'll definitely stick around just because of the action that happens here on a daily basis. And again, this is what your steam room here looks like. And if I can go ahead and show you guys a couple of the tools, we'll just do a little couple of pop outs here.
You got a little protection into the DraftKings pop today. Was that up 70 cents?
That caught the upgrade today, right?
Oh, that's what it was. I thought I heard an upgrade. Who
Yep.
was it? Anybody decent?
It was Ranchero. I don't know who did. I don't know who gives them. I just look for the upgrades and the downgrades. And
Yeah.
that's that I saw them in an upgrade today. And that's why I thought it was goofy because it's a goofy trading stock.
All right,
Yeah.
so here is the steam room here. You get access to all of these tools here in as part of your subscription. The Wise Guy Alerts, that's right here. This is mainly what we'll focus on. These are all the orders that you're hearing Jesus call out. And then also you get access to the Wall Street Jesus feed. Now, he gives a lot of extra color on what is happening here on the Wise Guy Alerts. Here on his feed. Also on top of that, you get the squeezometer. This is a good indication here on bullish or bearish. And then you have our new Momo scanner, okay, which flags certain types. You can also customize this, which flags certain types of orders. And if it happens rapidly, consecutively, so for example, in the short that we saw today on Apple, you can go ahead and play for the quick Momo and catch some good scalps here. This is Jesus' bread and butter sort of strategy, and we kind of made an alert system here for you, so you could follow on some names here. You get access to all of this stuff, as well as a bunch of traders who have been together trading for a good amount. We're always helping each other in there. You can DM each other. We also have a lot of other rooms in here as well. One of the most popular ones that we have in here is our futures trading room. Okay, let's bring this out. And again, we have a lot of other traders here working these rooms, moderators and things like that.
Speaker McCarthy telling reporters
So,
that they will be,
would
the
recommend
House will be
everybody to
voting
hit
on the
the
GOP
link
stopgap measure
that
this week.
Matthew just sent to you, and that way you can go ahead and get access. All right, everybody. We'll see.
D-Dog, November 3rd, 92. That's an opening sweep there in D-Dog. D-Dog.
D-Dog. There goes your spy. There goes your spy rip. Love
And
me.
then on the arrow,
All right, guys. We'll see you in the room.
The index for
If we
September,
don't see
no
you in
estimate
there,
higher,
we'll see you
2.7.
tomorrow for our free hour. Yeah, tomorrow morning. All right, later, guys.